What's up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Talk MMA. Colby,
Brodie.
as always, best day of the week. It's Friday. Happy Friday, guys. We're going to be talking bets and going over these weigh-ins. I haven't seen the weigh-ins yet all the way through, so I don't think Brodie has either.
I haven't seen them at all.
All right, so best video of the week. Let's get right into it. Got Juliana Miller coming in at 126. I don't got a whole lot to say about this one.
She looks okay. Looks good.
Carly
Judice.
Judice. Yeah. That's what I mean. There's not going to be a whole hell of a lot to say about this one. Looks good. They both look good on the scale. $125.
On the dot, championship weight.
All right. Let's let that one roll out. And you guys know how we do this. Let's get right into picking some bets. So Carly Judice coming in at a minus 900 on DraftKings. And I see why, man. Juliana Miller sitting at a plus 600. 91% of you guys are betting on Carly Judice on DraftKings, and I can't blame you. All week I've been saying Carly Judice by KO. I still think the same thing. I think it's going to happen in the first or second round. That'd be sitting at Carly Judice by KO round 1 plus 200. Easy money. Easy money, brother. Or if you want to just go straight Carly Judice KO minus 150, still get some money on there. Me and Brodie were just saying how it's pretty crazy that it's the first fight of the night women's fight and you have KO at minus money and decision at plus 200. That's how you know it's probably going to be a quick fight. So I'm sticking with Judice by KO round 1 or 2.
I still think Judice gets the KO as well. It's just I don't think it comes round 1. It's more likely to me 2 or 3. I really think round 3 is more likely. I mean, Miller has a ton of heart, and it took Judice 3 rounds to get Nicole Cagliari out of there. So if Miller can survive just as much as Nicole did, this could go to round 3 where she gets clipped.
Do they not have a group of rounds on DraftKings right now?
It was right above you.
On
Fight
Fight
parlays.
Parlays?
Yep. All the way down.
Oh,
Right there.
round 1 or 2, minus 125. You might as well just play the KO there then. In case she gets it in round 3.
Yeah.
Round 3 are on decision, plus 130. So even the odds makers are thinking it's going to end a little bit earlier. So save whatever you guys want to do. We'll share our parlays at the end, but I will be probably just playing the Judice KO. I don't like going too heavy on the first fight of the night. I don't like getting burned if anything happens. And you just never know. You never know. It's a women's fight. What do you think of Brodie? Anything else?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have that Judy parlayed in a few things, the KO prop. But I've been thinking heavily about just straight betting Judice round 3 KO and Judice round 2 KO. Just putting a little bit on there.
Yeah, I mean they're juicers. You get plus 450 or plus 800. You put a unit on both, it's guaranteed money if one hits. So
Yeah, I really think round 3 is gonna hit too.
I like it. I like the
I'm calling it
flyer.
here. I think a round 3 KO is coming.
Round 3 KO from Brodie. I definitely, I don't know. I'm thinking. I feel like I always tend to go round 1, but I'm thinking round 2. I'm thinking round 2, but we're definitely both agreeing on the KO. So might have to throw up that
KO.
flyer. Yeah, I like that. Round 2 or 3 KO Carly Judice for straight bets, and then parlay just the Carly Judice KO at minus 150. I
If
gotta.
you're on FanDuel, you might be able to pair rounds 1 KO, round 2 and round 2 KO and round 3 KO together.
Oh yeah, that could be good.
And for those of you on Prize Picks, Judice should get more significant strikes this fight. She also should fight more than 10 and a quarter minutes. And Miller should land less significant strikes.
Over, under. You're playing on Prize Picks. All right, let's move on up the card. We got Jordan Leavitt. Looking nerdy as always. Sassy.
Looks
Coming in
good.
at 145. Monkey King. Yeah, you're looking jacked. As always, he always looks ripped. And he's not
Cut.
even hydrated right now. No problem. He's definitely making weight. 145. 145 and a half. 145 and a half. All right, so early in the week, we were calling submission. I still think I'm feeling the same way. Yadir Delval submission. Let me get these odds pulled up. Bam. Sub. All right, let's see. Yadir Delval minus 410 money line. Again, 92% of you guys betting on Yadir for if you're betting on DraftKings. We got the point spread sitting at a plus 7.5, minus 7.5. Submission plus 225 for Yadir. KO plus 165. I really like if you're gonna parlay something, you could go Judice KO and then start pairing it with Yadir inside the distance because it should be like a minus 165 by KO. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Yadir by KO or so minus 145. So you compare that with Carly Judice KO. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Minus 160. Yeah, there it is. So minus 160 with the Judice minus 160, whatever it was. Be sitting at some nice plus money right there to start the card off. Because I just don't see a world where Jordan Leavitt beats this man. I mean, he looked unstoppable in his last performance.
The man is a tank. Yeah, I think Yadir. I think he finds the sub. I still think that's gonna happen. Probably not in round one.
Let me see what the over and under on this is actually a 1.5. So
I think it's gonna be a round two sub.
Do you think the under hits?
What's the under? What's the it's 1.5 rounds.
Could be.
I think it goes over.
Really?
I think it's a late round two sub.
Sorry, I don't really use DraftKings that often, so I can't always find everything right away.
Fight lines.
Thank you, Brodie. That's why they pay you the big bucks. You're getting paid. Yeah, 1.5. Under plus 110. Oh, okay. Over minus 150. So you're thinking that with sub?
I'm thinking the over hits with sub, yeah.
The over sub would have us sitting at. Oh, why don't you parlay it?
You gotta go through the same game to do it.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Here. What else are you thinking about this fight?
Some safe calls. Fight to not go the distance because it's not gonna be. That's a minus 235. Yadir to win in round 1 points. He just has to win round 1 basically. I saw that at a minus 145.
You had a
that
plus
seems really
380 high on the sub under 1.5.
That's not bad at all.
Or
under 1.5?
Sorry, I picked the wrong thing there. I just realized that. Over 1.5. You get a plus. We'll see in a second. Plus 650. Plus
I like
650.
that.
I like that too.
Yadir to get a sub in round 2 is what I was looking at to put some money on.
Yep.
It's at a plus 750 because that's when I think the sub happens. Paddy got Leavitt in round 2. And Leavitt's not going to have the lighter man skill here. It's going to be all Yadier. He's going to have the grappling advantage on the ground. He's going to be faster on the feet. He's going to be faster everywhere. So I just think Yadier probably gets it round 2.
Yeah, I agree, man. I see it coming. Everyone, not everyone, but the odds makers think it's gonna be a KO over a sub. I don't know. He looked
I don't see
so
that.
good in his last performance, man.
He's back-to-back submission
Yeah,
wins. I mean,
back-to-back submission wins. Come on. So yeah, go ahead and pair up Yadir Del Valle to win by sub over 1.5 rounds, putting you at a plus 650. If you want to go Yadir Del Valle just straight inside the distance, that's going to give you a plus 160 plus the minus 180 on Carly Judice. Have you sitting somewhere in the plus 300 range. So that'd be a nice little way to kick the card off. I will tell you guys now, Judice KO and Yadir Del Valle inside the distance is the first 2 legs of a 4-leg parlay I got going to kick the card off. So moving along on the parlay. Get off the goddamn stage. Alright, I did see this earlier. Bill Rowe getting the curtain of shame. Man,
Rowe
let me
made a
pause this.
spot.
Look at this man. Look at this man. That's not good. That's not good. He missed weight by a pound. Surprisingly, it was only a pound, but you can tell he had a very, very, very hard weight cut. Oh my god, man, he looks so bad. Skip ahead a little bit. I didn't know how long that went on for. Comes back in, looking terrible. Weighs in at 146. His opponent, JBL.
Dude, he's a tank.
Looking great, man. And I saw this part too. He does this little war cry. He comes in at weight. I believe Rowe was the only person to miss weight, but I can't confirm 100% yet. Because I saw a thing earlier before I watched the weigh-ins just saying, like, all fights are on. And that was the only thing I saw of anybody missing weight. So, that just made me a lot more confident in our pick from earlier in the week. I don't know about you, Brodie.
That it did. That it did.
What are we thinking here? Let me get these odds pulled up. We got Phil Rowe, money line. I got to track these after and see how much they've moved since that was posted. Phil Rowe money line sitting at a plus 180. JPL sitting at a minus 218. Weird number. I agree with it though. And so do 72% of DraftKings bettors. Now, I don't think it's a matter of who. I think it's a matter of how. Don't forget, Phil Rowe wins by knockout or loses by decision. However, I don't think the man on the scale is a man that can make it to a decision, honestly, against a hungry up-and-comer like JPL. I think JPL has made it to the second round twice. One was under 1.5 rounds, one was over, and it was his first fight, first professional fight. Besides that, he's getting dudes out of there in the first round. And Phil Rowe, there, I'll have to watch the ceremonials after, but there, looked like a man that's going to want to get out of that octagon quick. And I think if JPL gets him down, he's going to have no problem keeping him there, wrapping him up. So I'm sticking with the JPL sub.
Yeah, JPL sub, I'm sticking with it. I agree with everything you just said. Rowe doesn't look like he wants to be there right now. He looks dead. He might look different at the ceremonials, but as of right now, we can only go off of what we know. He looked like a zombie on there. And if you're on the ground, sluggish, you don't want to move, you're going to want to get out of there as soon as you can. And JPL will give you that out. So JPL submission. I do like him to get it done under 1.5 rounds.
There's no reason to go chasing anything crazy on here either. You already have him sitting at a plus 200 on the sub.
Yeah.
You said under 1.5?
Yeah.
Plus 165 on that alone. Not even with the sub, so let's get the SGP open. JPL under 1.5 by sub. Put your little dumbass at a plus 300.
Perfect 300.
I like that,
I mean, it's meant to be.
right?
JPL plus 300. Submission under 1.5.
Yeah, I like it. With my aforementioned parlay, which is Carly Judice KO, Yadir Delval inside the distance. We're also gonna add on JPL inside the distance. I don't want to get greedy and go sub hunting on a prop parlay. So there's 3 legs for you. And moving up, we got one more leg. We got Ramiz Brahimai, who's my lock of the week. I'm saying it right now. Ramiz Brahimai, lock of the week. He's gonna lock up Puna or whatever his fucking name is. Yeah, Puna neck. I had a brain fart there. He's gonna snatch up his neck in the first round, and he's gonna pull his head off his shoulders. Anywho, Ramiz coming in, looking great. I believe this is the first time in his UFC career that he's coming in not as an underdog. I say that because they're pretty much even odds right now. He's been bouncing.
He looks ready to go.
Yep. 170.5. You may wait.
This Puna.
Or 185.
Puna just looks like a dumb Hawaiian.
Right?
He looks sleepy.
Oh yeah, it was 170. That's that. 171 for Punahele. I mean, they both look good. Punahele definitely looks more like physically imposing, but that's kind of just like his build. But I mean,
Ramiz can take.
Yeah, you guys heard my piece already, so let me clear this out. Pull these odds up. Both sitting at their pick'ems right now. Minus 110.
If you guys are gonna like parlay this fight, don't go crazy with it. Like the money lines alone are already great. There's nothing really. You don't gotta go super duper wild with this one. This is pretty straight and simple. Ramiz is either getting the submission or Puna's getting a decision.
Yeah. And I think Ramiz is gonna latch up that sub. I think he's gonna make it look easy too. And
I see another round.
That will be the 4th leg of my prop parlay. And so let me run this back real quick. So we got Judice KO, Delval KO or sub, so inside the distance. JPL sub or points, I meant to say. We got him sub or points. And then my submission, it's a plus 1250. So I got 5 units on it. I'm pretty confident in that parlay. I don't do a ton of 5-unit, 5-leg prop parlay or 4-leg prop parlays, but I like that one. Anything you want to add on to this, Brodie, or you think it's pretty just any other props you saw or anything? Over-unders?
I didn't get a chance to look at this prop, but could you let me know what is Ramiz by submission, Puna by decision? Because it's going to be one or the other. Minus 200.
I didn't even find it on here yet.
I see it right there. Ramiz
sorry, bad eyes. Yeah, right there in the fucking middle.
Minus 200. I mean,
yeah.
I see that happening. If you guys are looking for something safe, that's safe as hell right there.
Yeah. I don't know how live Ramiz is to get chinned, so.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting chinned. I mean, Puna had a lucky knockout against.
No,
I mean,
Puna
Medic. Everyone
shoots the
knocked
same takedown with his head on the inside, and that's
He's gonna get
like
messed up.
wrestling, that's jiu-jitsu 101, that's any like type of grappling 101. You do not shoot a takedown with your head on the inside. And he does it every single
If you
time. Every single time. He'll shoot four in a row the
if you
same way.
guys if you guys have a sports book that will let you bet on which submission, throw like a half a unit on Ramiz by Gilly, and then the other half by a ninja choke. One
Yeah.
of those is probably gonna happen.
Yeah. I'm not sure if
I don't
DraftKings will
think
let you do
DraftKings will
that
let you,
for prelims at
but
least.
if you guys have a book that will let you, those are what I could see happening in this fight. I
Yeah,
really don't
so
see Ramiz getting Puna's back. I see him latching up to Gilly.
yeah, same. I don't see him getting like a rear naked choke.
But Ramiz to win by sub round 2 is a plus 550. Most likely Puna tires out really quickly. Ramiz doesn't. Puna's gonna shoot a sloppy takedown in the second round and get his neck snatched.
Yeah. So you're calling round two
I'm calling
specifically?
round 2. Yeah, that's when he caught Vanderford too.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that was nasty. He was such a big underdog there too, like a plus 350 or something. Anderford
And now they're
sucks.
putting respect on him.
Anderford sucks. Get him out of here. You stated your piece. You got anything to add for this one?
Um, I think I said my piece for this. My parlays will be at the end.
Yep. Moving up. Nora Cornolle against Jocelyn Edwards. Rematch, couple years in the making. Very, very controversial finish decision in the first fight. A lot of people
Nora
think
looks
that
good.
Nora lost that fight, me included. Nora did look good. Edwards looking good.
Edwards looks
Just
ripped.
pissed.
Dude.
Oh man, I don't know, man. People forget. She could be live for a finish. We'll have to look at what inside the distance is, because I didn't see her on the scale until now. I haven't seen anybody on the scale after that last one. Edgar. Alright. Nora Cornolle. Cornolle! Nora Cornolle sitting at a plus 270 money line. Edwards minus 340. They got Edwards minus 145 decision. Nora, if she were to pull it off again in same fashion as last time, that's giving you plus 500. I don't think she gets it done. I think Jocelyn Edwards gets it done this time. Let me see what this Edwards inside the distance is looking like. Edwards by KO or sub plus 320 for her to get it inside the distance. I don't love it per se, but it's not
If you
terrible.
can get this done under 1.5 rounds, it's a plus 500.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know. I see this going to decision.
Yeah.
Nora's tough.
I know she is. She's also 6 years older. Damn. A lot of these are very... Guys, be ready for some type of screw job this week. I don't know. We're going to pick out what we think the parlay busters might be this week, but something bad's going to happen. If 92% of people are swayed on like every single fight, something bad's going to happen. I'm noticing that right now. We'll have to keep an eye on that. I feel like Edwards' decision, and we know they're not going to call nothing early. So that's the only thing that worries about any type of inside the distance play these days is they're not going to call nothing early. Not that I think they should be. But I like the Edwards decision. If you want to go ahead and put a quarter unit on a straight bet inside the
Edwards'
distance
decision
plus
seems to be
3
safe.
whatever. I won't be touching this fight
I
a
mean,
whole lot
Edwards,
though.
I don't think she's gonna get the KO. I think it's gonna happen. Even though it's a little chalky at minus 145, it ain't that bad.
Who was that you said? You bugged out for 1 second at the beginning there.
Edwards, if you think she gets the KO or decision, pairing them together is a minus 275.
Yeah, it's too chalky. I don't even want to touch that for a women's fight.
Minus 145 is plenty of chalk enough. I think it goes right to a decision.
Yeah.
Nora's tough,
Yeah, she is.
and
And Nora is the
Edwards
better
won.
striker. She'll have the opportunity to do a bit more damage on the feet, but Edwards knows what she's doing. So yeah, we're gonna stick with the Edwards decision on that one. I don't really got a whole lot I want to talk about on that one.
If you're on prize picks, take the more significant strikes for Edwards.
Yeah, what's that sitting at? Like 69 or
Uh,
something? No, it seems like a
let me
lot.
pull it.
Maybe in like the
She's hit
40s.
it in like her last 3-4 fights. She's hit it. Come on. So weird. You gotta hold to make sure you're a human. Uh, what was it sitting at?
I'm gonna go ahead and start
Just
playing. Oh, you got it.
44 and a half significant strikes.
All right, you heard it. Play the over
The over.
44 and a half.
Yeah, her last 3 fights, she's gone over that, so play it.
All right, up next we got Alden Coria and Louis Gurule. 125 and a half for Alden Coria, looking great. Kind of Edgar-esque haircut, no haircut for Gurule. Sure he's gonna come in on weight. I think he's gonna be packing his bags up this weekend though and heading home.
3 losses in a row.
Yeah.
Cut.
125. All right, let's see what we're sitting at here. Gurule plus 300 on the money line, minus 380 for Alden Coria. And I see why. Again, 91% of bets placed on Alden Coria. Not a lot of I mean, there's a lot of heavy favorites this week, kind of, but we'll have to see on some of these closer fights. Alden Coria, let's see what the books are thinking. KO plus 180, sub plus 1,000. Where's
Is there no decision?
Is there no decision? What is going on? You see, Texas screw job. There's
Wait,
fight to go, like exact method of victory decision. Can I
I'm pulling this up
SGP
on my
it?
phone. I'm pulling this up on my
Yeah,
phone.
it's weird.
I don't believe that.
Coria,
You can't. What the hell?
fight props decision. Okay, so you
Hold
can
on.
SGP it. You can go Coria, money line, fight prop decision. It puts you at a plus 130. That's weird. See what I mean? See what I mean? Texas screw job.
Yeah, you got plus 130 for Coria decision?
Yeah, what'd you get?
On Fanatics, it's at a plus 115.
Yeah, but you can't parlay it with anything on DraftKings right now if it's an SGP, right? Or can you parlay SGPs?
You can. You can parlay SGPs.
What a time to be alive. I like the Coria decision. Let me just double check myself here and make sure I'm not lying because I'm tired. Yeah, that's what I was calling earlier in the week.
I like the Coria KO.
I do too, but I don't know. I haven't had that like shift in my gut feeling, you know. Yeah, I don't know.
Rule
I don't know.
in his last fight in the second round got knocked out by Ode Osborne.
Ode's fast though, man. Oh, I think Ode's gonna do the same thing to Levy.
And Coria trains with Van, who's also very fast.
True.
And seeing him fight Alessandro Costa, I think
Yeah.
it was. The way he was able to escape the body triangle was crazy.
KO decision.
I
It's
still
not even
remember that
worth it.
vividly.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Minus 340 is crazy.
He's great on the ground. He's good in scrambles. He likes to keep it like he's got this.
Yeah.
If he knocked out Costa, I think he can knock out Gurule. I think Gurule is a step down.
me see something.
I just don't know which round.
Yeah. Yeah, big other distance. He's won 3 of his last 4 fights in round. He's won 3 of his last 4 resulted pro MMA fights in round 2.
Coria?
Mm-hmm.
Coria to win in round 2 is a
It's
plus 600.
It's a plus 550 on DraftKings.
Oh, it went down. It was 600 last night.
Bro, that could be a really nice little sneaky prop right there. Plus 550.
Coria round 2 KO is a plus 700.
Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. Definitely gonna have to throw that up as a flyer. See, this is why I like going over the props and stuff live, because you just never know what's hiding out there. Coria, KO. Oh, wait. What'd you say? It's a plus 600 right now.
It went down 100. It was 700 last night.
The whole KO odds must have shifted a bit. It probably brought everything down. Yeah, okay.
Well, what's his
I don't hate the
KO
KO.
prop right now? I saw it yesterday at a plus 225. It's at a plus 180. Everyone's betting the KO.
Yeah, probably
And
because they can't bet the fucking decision. Can you bet decision on FanDuel? Is it just DraftKings doing this?
Let me check FanDuel. UFC. Alden was Coria. Edwards. Coria.
So weird. I've never seen that before.
More wages. Method of victory. Yeah, you can. Plus 125.
Okay. I don't know. I think you swayed me. I think I like the KO. I do. I don't see Gurule getting it done. He's failed to show up in his last 2 fights. I don't think he's UFC level, and I don't think he's on the level of Alden Coria. So
Jesus Aguilar dropped Gurule.
yeah. Yeah, that's not a good look. That is not a good look. So Coria KO sitting at a plus 180, or if you want to go ahead and take the round 2, you'll be getting plus 600 on DraftKings right now. So whatever you guys want to do. I like both of them, though. I'm sold. Anything else you want to add on for this one?
Do I have any prize picks for this? I do not. No, I'm good for this one.
Alrighty, moving up. Making sensation. Ode Osborne. Looking great. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I saw a video like 2 months ago. I didn't even follow him. And he was like, something Wagwan, something. The next person I face is fucked. Like he said something like that, but like not as angrily. And I kept thinking about that. I was like, I'm betting Ode by KO in his next fight, whoever it's against, and it's against the Leavitt. So we'll see. We'll look at these odds in a minute, but he looks good. Looks good. Let's see. I'm sure he's gonna make perfect weight. 126. Good enough. Crazy flyweight. Flyweight competition's getting really good. A lot of good flyweights. That's why I think it's crazy that there's, I guess it's not really as common now, but people that only watch heavyweights and like light heavyweights, you would hate the sport if you only watch heavyweights now.
Yeah, you would.
And 126 for Alibi, they both look good. Alibi looks shredded. But Alibi just, he
looks shredded too against Morales.
50-50, here we go. Yeah, that was a completely different fight, though. Ode's not going to try to wrap him up like Morales did. But I just, regardless of that, Alibi just hasn't impressed me all too much. I still like the underdog here. I think he's so fast. He hits really hard. I think he's going to have no problem keeping Alibi at bay. And unless Alibi comes in and immediately starts shooting takedowns, I feel like we'll know in the first, like, 30, 45 seconds of this fight how it's going to go. Because Alibi tends to only shoot takedowns just like a last resort. And that's the worst time to be shooting takedowns. You don't want to be shooting takedowns when you're already stunned. And your opponent
Yeah.
knows you're only shooting these takedowns because you're stunned.
Let's just hope Ode knows that. Because you're right. Alibi doesn't use his wrestling. It's in his back pocket. It's his plan B. He likes to strike. Striking with Ode is going to get him knocked out.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah. Ode KO sitting at plus 275. Exact method of victory. KO plus 110. If you think Alibi gets it done, I mean, you probably think he gets it done by decision, I would assume. I don't see him getting Ode out of there. So he'd be sitting at a plus 250. The money lines are minus 130. Oh, how is it? He lost. How is he even in the UFC? And he's a favorite against a dude that's been in the game? Come on, man.
Ode to win over. Ode to win over 1.5 rounds is a plus 185. It's not
I
bad.
could see that. I could see this making it late second round. But I could also see Ode blasting him in the first.
I mean, Ode plus 3.5 isn't bad either.
Minus 160. I don't know. I mean, you don't want to get
I like
greedy.
the
You can
KO.
just play the money line, 110, parlay it with something. I like the KO if you prop parlaying. Plus 275.
Yeah, I like the
Again,
KO prop.
my feelings are very one-sided on this. Betters seem to be 50-50. I'm not. I like Ode in this fight. And I think Ode is going to come out looking like a big favorite. I wouldn't be surprised if they become pick'ems before tomorrow or like they flip.
Yeah, this is one thing that both of us and our AI agreed on is that Ode is going to win here.
Yeah. We'll show all that
So
stuff
money
at the
lines
end
plus
too.
money. Yeah, the money lines plus money already. Get that. Don't be greedy.
Yeah.
If you want to be a little bit of a savage, KO.
Yeah. I wouldn't go
KO.
chasing rounds, but
Yeah,
plus
it
550 on
could
the round
round.
1, 900 on the round 2, 1600 on the round 3. You think a lot of fights end round 2 of this card, huh?
Yeah,
Or over 1.5 at least. I will say
I can
too,
see a lot ending round 2.
if you're listening, I got a parlay for you, but you're only gonna hear if you're listening. Under 2.5 on every fight on the prelims. But Jordan Leavitt, yeah, Dear Del Valle under 1.5. You heard it here first. Send it. Good luck. I hope you were
Schmacks.
listening. I hope you were listening. I hope you were listening. If you were, I will meet you at the booth Saturday night. Anything else you want to add on to this one, Brodie?
I got no prize picks for this. I got nothing I want to add in here. Ode, KO. All I got, really.
All right. Moving up. We got Chidi Bang Bang versus Steroid Cheat. Chidi got the shades on. He always does, though. Looks good. Face a little sunken in. Face really sunk in. Oh, my lord.
Weight, though.
Huh?
At least he made weight, though.
Yeah, very true.
He doesn't look completely dead, which is probably why he's got the glasses on to cover it.
Yeah. Yeah, he made weight perfect. He looks great. Carlos Leal, I don't trust him. I don't like steroid cheats.
I don't see any pimples. Did the steroids finally leave his system?
He's fucked if they did. 170. They both look pretty good on the scale, so I mean I don't really got anything bad to say. Besides Carlos Leal's a fucking steroid cheat. But let's see what the odds makers have to say. We got Carlos Leal sitting at a minus 142. Another pretty close on the percentages here. 58% of people betting on the underdog. Sitting at a plus 120. I like it too. I like the underdog call. We got Carlos Leal by KO at a plus 130. Chidi at a plus 150. I like the Chidi. knockout. I feel like Carlos Leal is going to go in there with these big, wide hooks, and he's going to get knocked out the exact same way as he did last time. And he's going to catch a really tight hook right on his chin. And on the flip side of that coin, just being honest, if he manages to back up Chidi and get him against the cage, especially early, and assert his dominance, I could absolutely see Carlos Leal getting him out of there. Not gonna lie, it wouldn't shock me. I just feel like Chidi is a little sharper, and I feel like in a fight where it's gonna be a brawl, the counter striker is gonna have a little bit more of a chance. I feel like he's gonna be a little more calculated, and I feel like he's gonna get him out of there. So I really like the Chidi KO. We got fight to end by KO at a -400, which is cuckoo. I mean, not cuckoo, but like it's just stupid to bet on. Plus 275, you think he gets him done in one. And anything after that, they're not really thinking nearly as close as the first round. Chidi round one plus 275. Carlos Leal round one plus 275. I like the Chidi KO without getting greedy. I feel like I always end up, not always, but I feel like I get burned if I go too heavy on round ones. So I might end up throwing him round one KO, maybe with one other thing KO that I'll share in a reel before the fights start. But I like the KO for parlaying it.
Yeah, I like the Chitty round one or round two because I don't see this going to round three.
I don't either. If it makes it to the third round, we're going to a decision.
It's going to decision. Yeah. It's at like a plus 165 last I saw it.
For a decision?
No, for Chitty rounds one or two.
Oh. Chidi round one or two. Yep, plus 165. I like it.
Chitty knocked out Zaleski in round two. Chitty by KO round two is a plus 700 for the degenerates who want it. That would probably be a good one to bet. I just like I like the KO prop here. Chitty to get the KO. I think Leal's chin is not going to hold up well now that it looks like the steroids have finally left his body. Because I didn't see any more pimples on him.
Not from that angle, at least. We'll have to watch
And he got
the ceremonials after.
dusted by
Bad,
Muslim.
dude. Bad. Bad. And I think the same thing's going to happen here. I hope it does. Give me Chitty Bang Bang by KO, baby, at a plus 130.
Chitty by KO, I say it's an elbow.
Yeah, I could see Leal getting a little too confident, trying to keep him pressed up against the cage, and Chitty just rains one down. He's got him. He's really good in the clinch, so he's not totally fucked if he gets pressed against the cage. He can. We'll see.
He's got some good knees and elbows.
Yeah, I think
really
he could hurt Leal to the body. Maybe make him buckle up a little bit, catch him with an elbow. So yeah, give me Chitty. Get him out of there. KO.
I do have prize picks for this.
Oh, let's hear him.
Leal, he is going to fight for more than 6 minutes and 6 3/4 of a minute. He's going to fight for more. Chitty, more significant strikes. That is currently at. I'm not doing this again. All right. Chitty's more significant strikes for Chitty. It's in like the 50s or 60s. He's passed it on his last two fights. Sorry, not his last one. The two before that when he knocked out Zaleski and there was another one. The last one he got subbed in round one. He didn't make it there. He's not getting subbed here. This is going to stay standing. He should pass this significant strike number. Chitty more strikes.
That's it.
Do I have it? No, yeah, Chitty more strikes.
All right. Moving up the card. We got Zach Reese. Mulletless. New hair. Looks good. He looks shredded. He looks good. Wait for them to announce it. So his weight came in at 185 and a half. Be right back. Having technical difficulties. 185 and a half. The Shell, Michelle Pereira. Nama. Sure, no problem. Make him wait. 186. All right. It's my dog, and I'm sticking to it. Zach Reese to get it done. I still think the same thing, but Brodie, why don't you go ahead and take this one?
Zach Reese is my underdog lock of the card. Pereira has a round 1 gas tank. Fluffy took his soul. His wife took everything else.
Nice.
He got knocked out by Dawkins in round 1. He got starched in a time where the FBI is looking into fights for fixing. It could have been fixed. He could have got a large payoff for it so he can keep some money away from his wife. He could have just took the dive there. We don't know. Before that, the staring contest with Abus Magomedov didn't look good for him. Fluffy taking his soul didn't look good for him.
No, not a bad loss.
I think
Fluffy's not a bad loss, but
he's not.
it was a rough loss. Like the way, yeah, it was bad.
He was broken. I think Reese has a chance. All he has to do is survive that initial round 1 onslaught, which he showed in his last fight. He can survive a round 1 fight. Tire the guy out, get to round 2, and finish him. I think Reese finishes his second round submission.
Yeah, dude.
But I also think he goes to decision, so it's kind of hard for me to pick one or the other. So I got bets on both of them.
Let's see. Zach Reese to win by sub or decision plus 275. That's still great money right there. So here's the thing with Zach Reese. He's not that good at punching. Not that good at grappling. He's fighting dudes that aren't that good. He lost to a dude that's not that good. He got slam KO'd by Cody Brundage. No contest. And I still think he beats the shell of Michel Pereira. I feel like we're gonna see Pereira. Like I see it in my head right now. Bat out of fucking hell for the first like minute 25, minute and a half. 200% on the gas. I see him hurting Zach Reese to the body. Bad. I see him hurting Zach Reese to the body. Bad. I see Zach Reese clinching him and hurting him back to the body, and Michel Pereira not being able to recover from it because of his gas tank. And I think once his gas tank fails him, Zach Reese will then be able to use his size and his strength to get Michel Pereira to the ground and submit him. I think the same thing. I don't think, before I even look at the odds, I don't think Zach Reese knocks him out. I think Michel Pereira is way too fast at the beginning of the fight and way too dangerous. I just see Zach Reese kind of grinding on. And like that's where I feel you on the decision. Because Michel Pereira, like,
He can still take a beating.
He's still in there somewhere, you know? Somewhere deep down there. And he's a tough son of a bitch. I know he got knocked out by the smaller of the two Dawkins brothers. It was weird. But
I still think he took a dive.
I feel like he survives this. Let's see what these odds are looking like. I feel like Zach Reese gets the decision. Plus 550 on the decision. KO plus 300. I don't see the KO though.
I don't see the KO.
Plus 750 submission.
Bias.
Yeah, I feel like it's recency bias. Because it's not like he's like some fucking elite grappler. Like, okay, you submitted Jackson McVeigh in the second round. Okay.
And that's why they put the sub higher and
Yeah.
the KO shorter, because Dawkins starched Pereira and no one called that. No one thought Dawkins was going to knock him out. And so they're switching it this time. But now I think I don't see Reese knocking him out.
I don't either. I kind of like I like the subber decision at plus 225. If you're gonna straight bet anything for this. If not,
Reese
if
rounds
you're
1 or 2 is
parlaying this,
plus 240.
it's not terrible either.
If
But
you think
I feel like
Reese by finish only is a plus 135.
what decision no action?
Yep.
It's not bad. Plus 135.
Yep.
His money line's plus 140. That's crazy.
He could lose a decision.
Yeah. I don't think he does though. Michelle
I
Pereira,
don't either.
what's Michelle Pereira decision? Plus 500. So they only think he's getting him out of there by KO. If you're parlaying it and you like Zach Reese in this, take the money line plus 140. Play it safe. There's always next week to bet. Like, you don't have to bet like it's your last opportunity. If you do want to bet like it's your last opportunity, throw that fucking submission down at plus 750 and just send it. Or go
If
inside
you
the
want to be
distance.
if you want to be a big degenerate about it too, do a round 2 sub.
Yeah, sit out plus 2200. That wouldn't be bad, huh? Might have to
No,
throw that up. I'll
I'm
probably throw quarter unit, half
throwing
unit
that
on
up.
that.
I'm throwing that up.
As we speak. Yeah, I like it. I like the decision or sub round 2. Money line if you're parlaying it. Of course, Michelle Pereira's live for a KO early. If you're gonna take Michelle Pereira KO, which I can't blame you, absolutely cannot blame you. I honestly might be saying to myself Sunday morning, why the fuck did I not think that? But it should be the first round if he gets him out of there. So Michelle Pereira, round 1 KO, scores you a nice little plus 250.
Not bad.
All right,
Not
moving on.
bad.
You're a little out of focus there, Brodie.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with my camera. It just
Might have to
automatically
give it
just
one
started
of
going.
these. Might have to give it one of these.
I try one of these, but then I'm just gone. Focus, motherfucker. I don't know.
All right, that's enough for you. Moving up.
I did have the real quick prize picks.
What you got? My bad, Brodie.
Michelle Pereira to land more than 31.5 significant strikes. Like I said, I don't think Reese is going down that easy. And for him to fight more than 7.25 minutes.
Is it?
I don't know why my
Is it quarter minutes or 7? So it'd be 7 minutes and
7.25.
in 15 seconds. Okay.
Yep.
It's just weird.
Yeah, it's really weird.
All right, you heard it here though for prize picks. Moving up. Jacoby Smith.
171 for Jacoby Smith.
And then we got Josiah Harrell, making his first official UFC debut. If you guys don't know, UFC actually saved this dude's life. He got called up to face Jack Della Maddalena. Both of them looking great on the scale, by the way. But the story's cool. He got called up to fight Jack Della Maddalena. They did a pre-fight like brain scan for him. They found out he had this brain disease, super rare. It's called like Moya Moya or Maya Maya. And he ended up having to get brain surgery from it. It saved his life. Came back, won, what'd you say, Brody? 4 fights in a row after getting that surgery 2 years ago. And now he's back. So it's hard to want to bet against him. Not that hard to actually do it though. He This is another short notice fight. Jacoby Smith was supposed to be fighting Sung Young Ko, I believe, right? Yep. And Jacoby Smith, mind you guys, Josiah Harrell is undefeated. He's not bad. He's good. And that's why the odds have gone from like minus 550 to minus 325 on Smith. Smith might be a little overrated. Not saying he's bad. Not saying he shouldn't be a favorite here, but you guys saw him in his last fight, and I don't know. I feel like he should have made it happen sooner. But we got him sitting at a minus 325. I like the KO play on this. just because it's short notice. He does hit hard. Like I'm not taking anything away from him by any means. And you got essentially a regional fighter stepping up short notice, fight an actual semi-established UFC fighter. Colby Smith hasn't been around too long, but he does have a couple fights under his belt in the UFC. And for that reason, I'm going Jacoby Smith KO. I don't gotta get greedy on it. Straight plus 150. Josiah Harrell KO sitting at a plus 1,000 though. What's his record? You know him a little better than I do, Brodie.
Second.
Well, I know he's 11-0, but I mean, what's his like last couple finishes looking like? I think they were all KOs, or mostly KOs.
Let me just pull up the notes. Here we go.
Fight to end by
So
KO.
we are
sitting
looking
at a
at
plus 120.
Josiah Harrell. So his last fight ended in round 3 KO. His fight before that ended by a decision. Before that was a submission in round 1 with a rear naked choke. Before that, he had another 2 KOs, one coming in round 2, and then there was the brain surgery. But before the brain surgery, he had a round 3 KO as well. So coming back from the brain surgery, he got a round 2 KO, a round 1 rear naked choke, a decision win, and then a round 3 KO, and now he's fighting Smith.
God just spoke to me and told me that this is the parlay buster. Don't go super
Not
heavy.
for me.
Don't go super heavy on this fight. I got a weird feeling.
Josiah, 11-0, he's good. All right, like you said, the UFC was already looking at him to fight JDM like 4 years ago, 4 fights ago, whatever it was. They think he's good. They like this kid. They're giving him another shot here against someone who I don't think is as good as JDM yet. Harrell does have a chin on him. He's not going to go down easily. I still think this is going to turn into a grappling match, which goes right to decision, which is why I like the Jacoby Smith decision prop.
Plus 225.
However, we have seen recently a big prospect that everybody loved, Malcolm Wellmaker, fight a short notice guy, Ethan Ewig, and Malcolm lost the decision. He relied too much on that right hook, and he lost it. If Smith relies too much on one thing here, I could see Josiah taking the decision. Fight to end by decision might be the safer call.
Plus 130.
Because I think they both got good chins. I think both their grappling is solid. I could see this going right to a decision.
I don't hate the call, but the short notice is the only thing kind of steering me away from it. Short notice cardio against someone. I feel like Jacoby Smith's gonna come out, pick him up, and slam him.
Maybe. He could.
And not finish him there. I don't think he's gonna finish him there, but I think he's gonna be grinding on him really hard, testing his short notice cardio.
But I thought Malcolm was gonna come out and start Ethan. And that didn't happen.
Ethan got a hell of a fucking chin on him.
Yeah, he does.
That was a bit different though, because Ethan also was coming off of a fight a week before, so he was already like in a camp for a different fight, fought, kind of had some momentum going. But I do see what you're saying, 100%. You never know. It's always scary when it's an undefeated fighter.
And if you're saying this could be the parlay buster, decision might be a smart way to go.
Yeah. I feel like not
Just
a
to
lot of
end it
people are
by
going to be
decision.
betting decision on this. Originally,
Oh, no.
I went KO, but I kind of feel you on that. I'm not touching this fight a lot though. I'm not going super heavy on it. There's too many X factors for me, so there's no point in throwing 3-4 units on a fight with a short notice person who could be a lot better than we're giving him credit for. So I'll probably throw a fight to end by decision at a plus 130.
Yeah, that's probably one of my safer calls of the night.
Yeah.
More favorite one.
I don't like touching fights with these circumstances too much. They're just very risky. Especially
the closer
since
we get to this fight, the more I feel confident, and it just ends by decision.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to the scorecards.
I wonder, I'll have to read. If you guys haven't seen, Shout out UFC predictions tracker. We're on the channel now. Thank you, my friend, very much. Appreciate you and all that you do. But go check out what everybody else picked for this fight, because if I'm remembering right, not a lot of people picked decision. Go. Brodie might got something going on. Kinda. I'm torn, but I do like the decision call more than I did earlier in the week. We'll say that. I'm not 100% confident in it though. I feel like oh yeah, you can't pair those actually. Yeah. Whatever you guys are thinking. If you want to go just fight to end by KO, fight to end decision, or if you want to play Colby Smith decision, you get him at plus 225, plus 550 on the flip side of that coin. My gut is just telling me not to do a whole lot on this fight. I just got a weird feeling about it. But, I mean, I'm just another guy with a weird feeling sitting in front of a camera. So, we'll see if that means anything come tomorrow night. Anything else you want to add on for that, Brodie?
I got no prize picks written down for this one that I'm interested in, so I'm all set.
All right. Moving up to the most exciting
I'm gonna run to the bathroom
weight
while you do
division.
that.
You got it. Most exciting weight division in the UFC heavyweights. We got Polar Bear, Sergey Spivac, looking beefy. As always, he's going to have like a 20, 30-pound weight advantage over Delija here. Let's see what he's coming in at. Should be about 260.
251 and a
Oh, wow.
half away for Sergey
I'm pretty sure on his last fight, if you guys haven't seen yet, you can go back and watch our recap or our predictions video, but I think he gave it at 260 on his last fight. Ante Delija should be coming in a little bit lighter than the Polar Bear. Looking like heavyweights, man. I mean, Delija looks a little bit more physically imposing, I guess. But neither of them look great. I still got the same feeling I had early in the week, though. But let's finish this up, see what this weigh-in's looking like. Come on, gang. Oh my lord. 239. Alright, so he's giving up 22 pounds. Or 12 pounds. 12 pounds. So I've been calling Sergey, not Sergey, Ante Delija KO. We got him sitting at a minus 135 money line. Sergey plus 114. I think the odds should be a little bit wider, honestly. I would have put Delija at more so like a minus 185, closer to a 200. Sergey probably at a plus 150. We got 78% of you guys betting on Ante Delija to get it done. I think he gets it done by KO. I think he gets it done by KO early, as you know, as heavyweights tend to do. Ante Delija by KO sitting at a plus 110. If you want to go ahead and throw that in the first round, plus 225. If you're parlaying it, there's no point in getting super greedy unless you're throwing like quarter, half units on. You could go ahead and pair the round one with something. I would just take the Delija KO. Sergey, he's not going to knock him out. Sergey doesn't have knockout power like that. Ante's faster than him. He hits harder. I see Sergey trying to get Delija down, but I don't know. Like, in my head, I don't even see it getting to a point where Spivac can try to get Delija down. I think Delia's going to come out really trying to prove something after his last fight and make sure there's no questions asked after that knockout's called. So, give me Delija to get it done in one. But if you're parlaying it, just take the KO. Take the Delija KO.
I'm right there with you. Delija KO round 1. Delija KO straight. Delija to get this done in rounds 1 or 2. Delija under 1.5 rounds. These are all things. Like, this is going down in round 1.
Yeah.
Fight to end round 1. Someone's getting dusted.
Yeah, and I don't see Delija getting dusted by Sergey Spivac. So, like I said earlier in the week, a lot of this 78% isn't even people that are pro Ante Delija. They're just anti Spivac.
Yeah, they just hate Sergey. Fight to end round 1 is a plus 105. Either fighter.
That's not bad.
It's good odds. guaranteed money right there. This fight isn't getting out of the first round.
55. Oh, I was like plus 425. Okay, I was like, there ain't no fucking way Sergey's landing no 55 shots. Even 35 and 40, that's not happening. There's not going to...
On price.
Yeah, that's not happening. It's going to be unders.
If we're on price picks, take the Delija. Take Auntie to fight for less than 7.25 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Because this is getting out of there round 1.
Yeah, if it makes it to round 2, I don't think it goes very far into the round, so I got to agree with that. Give me Ante Delija to get him out of there in 1. Done in 1. I have no faith in Sergey Spivac. I'm actually surprised this isn't one of the fights where it's 91 and 9%. I think people are giving Spivac a little bit more credit than they should.
They're giving him a lot more than they honestly should right now.
Yeah, he's not that guy. Moving up. I'm excited for this one. We were talking about this one a bit earlier before we started recording. We got 100 Grand Dan, his new nickname. Looks good. Little pencil stash. He looks good. Nothing bad to say. He always looks good on the scale. Dynamite in his hands. 100 Grand Danny Gay. And we got Dalmatian. He's so skinny. He always looks like that. Like he just has a slender build, but Ige's is so short and stocky. Looks good,
Every
though.
time I see someone with glasses, I just want to go, Sharon! Sharon!
Thank you.
Made weight. Looking good. So earlier in the week, I was calling Costa sub. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna look at these odds. We got odds. Wow, whoa! Odds makers do not think that's happening. I don't blame him. I mean, Dan Ige's never been finished in there, and I was rewatching some of his fights the last couple of days. He's a tough motherfucker. I mean, you gotta give him his credit. The people here, oh man. I got a bad feeling I'm going to talk myself into a pick flip right here, but let me speak my piece. Dan Ige almost knocked out Lerone Murphy. He hit him hard. Tight, hook, boom. Dan Ige brought Diego Lopez to a decision on 2 hours short notice at catch weight. Dan Ige does not lose to bad people. Thank you, Dan. Dan Ige does not lose to bad people. And anybody Dan Ige has lost to recently, I think makes easy work of Melk. And Melk is really good, and he's on a good streak. But he has this problem, and I noticed it too when I watched his fight against Charrier, his last fight. He got no speed in his kicks. He throws his body kicks and his head kicks really fucking slow. There's no snap to it. And you don't want to be caught in an off-balance position like that for longer than a millisecond against Dan Ige, because he will blast you. And it won't be a TKO. It would be a absolute flash knockout. So honestly, I think this might be the parlay buster. Now that I talk about it,
I'm going Costa decision.
I don't see Costa getting him out of there. Like, I don't see Costa submitting him or knocking him out. He's not going to catch him with a head kick. Dan Ige hits so fucking hard, man. And Costa...
Dan Ige's also a round loser.
I know. That's the thing. Dan's going to be looking for that one shot this whole fight. And if he looks for it for too long, he will lose the decision.
He's always live in round 3, though.
I know.
He always seems to win round 3s because he lost the first 2 rounds.
Yep.
So we just...
And that's when Melk is really slow, if it makes it that far. And I think it makes it that far. I agree with you. Like, I see this fight going almost the distance, if not the distance.
To me, I either see Melk winning it.
Man, I might I'm
Dude,
gonna
Milk wins
stick.
a
I'm gonna
decision
stick
or
with
Ige knocks
Costa.
out round 3.
I'm gonna stick with Costa on a parlay decision. I'm getting rid of my sub call. I don't see that happening. I think I'm gonna be throwing up a Dan Ige KO flyer. Let me see what the round 3K. Let me see what the round props are looking like for this. Because that's the only
Round
way
3 KO.
Dan's winning. Dan Ige round 3 KO plus 1800.
That's the only way he gets it.
Yeah.
Costa slows down round 3. Ige speeds up because he wants to find
And
his
Costa's
finish.
looking better and better. Like I'm a Costa fan. I really like this dude. I really do. I'm not trying to take anything away from him. I just feel like I didn't give Dan Ige the proper praise, and I didn't give him his dues in our last video, and I just want to correct myself and make it known that I do know how good Dan Ige is, and I'm not taking anything away from him. Give me Costa decision, but I'm gonna be throwing up a Dan Ige round 3 KO flyer right before the fight starts. Because if it happens, I'm gonna be mad I didn't. So
Prize picks, you just want to go more on both significant strikes for Costa and Dan. This is going to decision.
yeah, I think that's yeah. And Dan wouldn't win the decision. It's in a plus 500, but the KO's juiced at a plus 400. I really like it. I think I'm gonna be throwing up a round 3 flyer though right before it starts. I'll see. I'll sleep on it tonight. See what I'm feeling tomorrow. But Melk live for the decision just to kind of pick them apart a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna retract my submission call. I don't think
this could be a split decision too.
It could be. It could be. Dan kind of finishing the second round strong and having like a really close third round. Because I think Melk wins the first round confidently. I think we see a very easy 10-9. And then I think we see a pretty close round 2. If it makes it to round 3, I could see Dan Ige picking up the pace. So I wouldn't be shocked at the split decision. Where's that on DraftKings?
That should be under winning method all the way at the bottom.
Milk Costa to win by split or majority decision plus 450. It's not bad. That is not bad. It's a good call. It's better than the minus 145.
Yeah.
And unanimous
This
decisions probably minus 110. Yeah.
Minus 110. Yeah. I don't know. It could be a split.
You getting serious now? You're standing?
Yeah, I'm standing. It could be a split.
I could see the split. Because Dan's good, and he's going to be the best dude Costa's fought so far. Because Steve Garcia's good too, but I think Danny has just got more experience. Steve Garcia fucked him up.
Dan's on the tail end of his career, and Costa's on the come up.
I will say, I keep mentioning Steve Garcia. Completely different build. Garcia's like freaky long arms. Danny Ige short and stocky. But that's why I was saying to Brodie earlier, I was like, I feel like they, like, I don't know if I sound crazy, but I feel like they carry similar power, just in a different form. Danny Ige is very, like, spring-loaded, and Steve Garcia is just kind of just, like, barbaric power.
Yeah.
He's so long, he, like, stands there, his fucking knuckles hang down past his knees. A crazy NBA build. All right, I don't want to be on this one too long. I like the Milk Costa decision, and then a flyer on the round 3 KO for Danny decision.
I'm with you on that too. Another thing that's probably going to hit is the plus 3.5 on Ige.
Yeah. We were saying that earlier too. That's a safe one. He would just have to win one round for you guys. And I think he's more than likely, if it goes to a decision, I could see Danny Ige taking the third round. Moving up.
He usually always does.
Co-main event of the evening. We got Geoff, hands with a Z, of Steel Neal. Looking good, looking sober. Recently came out talking about all his problems and stuff he's had to overcome. And I hope it doesn't take a toll on him. I hope he shows up. Because he should win this fight. He should win this fight. He looks good. Always looks good on the scale. I'm gonna skip through these a little quicker, just so this video is not 2 hours long. 170.5 for Jeff Neal. Looking good. Uros. Not nearly as much muscle tone on him as Jeff Neal. 171. I'm sticking with it. Give me the Jeff Neal KO, and I think this is a really, really, really quick fight. I don't see this making it out of the first round. This is probably one of the only fights on the card, one of two, that I'm confident, like 85% confident that it ends in the first round. Odds makers thinking the same thing. Jeff Neal sitting at a plus 175 to get it done in one. If you're on the flip side of that coin, you're going to be thinking Uros gets it done probably in one, plus 380. Bam. Okay, let me correct myself from last video. I lied. I lied to you guys. I lied on Uros Medic's name. I lied. I'm sorry. I said that Gilbert Urbina dropped him in the first 5 seconds of their fight. It was 7 seconds of their fight. I'm so sorry. But if Gilbert Urbina is dropping you in the first 7 seconds of your fight, Jeff Neal is going to fucking murder you. So give me Jeff Neal, round 1 KO at a plus 175, confidently.
Yeah, I'm there with you. I'm at 80% confidence. The only reason that 20% lies there is just because Neal stopped drinking. I don't know how he's going to act in the cage. I'm hoping he's sharper. I'm hoping he's faster. But I'm not sure. This should end round 1. Fight to end round 1 KO. Is it minus 110 when I saw it last night?
Fight to
not go the distance.
Minus
This fight isn't going distance.
This fight's not even
Neal
going
to
to
win
second
in
round.
round 1 KO was a plus 175.
Yeah, plus 175. Him just to
Neal
get it
to
done
win
by KO is minus 135.
Neal to win under 1.5 rounds is a minus 110.
All live. I like the round 1 KO. I'm confident in it.
I will say, to be devil's advocate, Medic does have one round 3 knockout by someone who had a little tougher of a chin. It's a plus 2,000. For anybody who thinks Medic wins, it's probably not going to be round 1. He's not going to pull a Carlos Prates out of his hat and knock out Neal. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
If he does, it will be later, round 3, when Neal starts to get tired. Because Medic doesn't slow down.
Yeah.
He doesn't do it. He just keeps going.
I think he's going to
Always on
walk
the gas.
himself right into a knockout.
I do too.
Jeff Neal, 30 plus
I
switch,
do
minus
too.
105, 25 plus from Medic, plus 100. I don't even see him landing 25. I don't see this fight. I called it first exchange at the beginning of the week, and I'm sticking with it. I think he gets him out of there in like under half a round.
I took Neal to get less significant strikes and less fight time on Prize Picks.
Yeah, that's safe.
I think both of those, they weren't standing that high either.
Yeah.
Neal to land less than 30.5 significant strikes.
Yeah, that's what DraftKings says it at too. Something right around there. It was
Neal to fight
30.
less than 6.25 minutes. I like both of those.
Yeah.
I thought there was one on here with Medic. There it is. Medic to land less than 20. I think I did more for that. No, Medic to land less than 21.5 significant strikes.
I would take the under on that as well.
I think someone's getting dusted early.
Yeah. All right, give me Jeff Neal, round 1 KO. Moving up. It's a long ass video. I didn't even realize how long we've been going for.
Got the main event, right?
Yep. Moving up, we got Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Was he limping? Did he just... Hold on, let me rewatch it. Oh no, he was just taking his sandals off. All right. Looking good. That's the only thing that scares me though. A little belly. Because Sean Strickland's going to be hitting it Hitting it all. Not that he has a belly, it just looks soft. Strickland's gonna be teeping the shit out of it all night.
One of them keeps.
So he needs to really make sure he's guarding his body or getting the hell out of the way. He looked good though on the scale. I mean, he's never looked like a physical like anomaly, you know. Strickland looking the same as he always does on the scale. I mean, they both look good. I'm worried about Fluffy's belly, man. It looks very soft, and it looks like Strickland might be able to hurt him to the body pretty bad.
I think Fluffy's belly looks more durable than BSD's.
Yeah. Yeah. BSD got hurt wicked fucking bad by Dan Hooker in the first round. Anthony Hernandez sitting at a minus 285. Strickland plus 230. Strickland's never been submitted in the UFC. And Hernandez probably doesn't have the punching power to knock out Sean Strickland like a Poatan does. So I'm sticking with the Hernandez decision here. I like it. I think he'll survive the teeps. I absolutely could see him getting hurt early from him though, and then adjusting afterwards. But I think if he keeps the pressure on, he doesn't really allow Strickland to open up with that teep ball too much, and doesn't let him find his rhythm, I think he can find a decision. And I think it's going to be a while before we see either of them slow down in this fight, even a little bit. But I think Strickland will be the first one to crack in the cardio department. And I just see a 49-47, 49-47, 49-48. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, I think he gets it done, plus 125 decision.
I could see it. I see a decision coming. Fluffy said he wants to torture Strickland inside that cage. So why would he want to end it early? Even the odds makers are trying to pick up Fluffy's routine because they have the rounds to end in 5 and 4 at a plus 900, while fight to end in round 3 is a plus 1,000. So even the odds makers are now catching on that the later this fight goes, the more it favors Fluffy to drop the prices on those props. Fluffy's gonna gas up Sean. He's gonna break his cardio. He's gonna have Sean begging for his life. He's gonna piss Sean off in that cage, and that's not gonna help. It's not gonna help Strickland at all. He's gonna get his ass beat by a Mexican. He's not gonna be able to go home after this loss. Fluffy is gonna take his soul.
As he does.
If Fluffy, when you take his soul, the next time you come out to the arena, please let me hear that Undertaker toll. I want to hear that bell. Start calling yourself the Soul Taker.
The upper giver.
Please. But
all right.
no, Fluffy decision.
Yeah.
Fluffy round 5 or decision is a minus 110.
I like the decision.
For prize picks, we got Fluffy Hernandez to land more than 94.5 strikes. Sean Strickland to land more than 85.5 strikes. Fluffy to fight for more than 24 3/4 minutes. So he's going to full fight. Fluffy to fight more than 2.5 rounds. That one's free right there. All those are great picks.
Yeah, I like them. Anything else you want to add on for this?
No, I think I got that.
All right. Real quick, Brodie, fly through these, and I'll give mine.
Welcome to my parlays, guys. Moneyline lock of the week is Zach
I'll be right
Reese.
back.
You got it. Moneyline lock of the week is Zach Reese. All right, then we got some low risk parlays. These were placed earlier in the week. We got Fluffy by decision. Ante Delija by KO. We already explained the Fluffy. Delija should just run over Spivac. Quick KO round 1. Neal should get the KO in round 1. Pair them together to plus 722. I got a unit on it. The other one, we got Judice by KO. We got Yadier by sub and Edwards by decision. I've got a half a unit on that one. The total odds there at a plus 763. Both of those parlays, low risk, some reward, pretty good. You want a short thing? Chidi Leal to end by KO, minus 400. Spivac Delija to end in round 1 is a plus 105. Neal and Medic to end by round 1 KO is a minus 110. Total odds are a 389. I got 3 units on that. Now we got some mild sweat ones. These ones you're going to sweat a little bit, but they're worth it in the end. Ramiz by sub, that should be free. That's going to happen. Coria by KO, that should be free. That's going to happen. The only thing you're really sweating here is the Smith decision. But I believe Josiah's got a really, really tough jaw. I think it's going to be a grappling match. I think it goes to decision. I think Smith takes it. That's a plus 2175. Then we got Ige, plus 3.5 points. We just did a whole 10, 15 minutes, it felt like, talking about why that's probably going to happen. Chidi, rounds 1 or 2. That's when we see the knockout coming in. He knocked out Daleski in round 2. He's got knockouts in round 1. He's very live for it. Ode, KO, or decision. I think he gets the knockout. This is just in case it goes the distance. Louis Gurule is not winning this fight. No, wait, sorry, I got the wrong guy. He fought Louis Gurule last time. Who's he fighting this time?
Who was it? Sorry.
Ilibi Idiris is not winning this. He's not. JPL under 1.5 rounds. That should hit. The dude's a finisher. He's only gone over 1.5 rounds twice in his career.
Yeah.
So total odds for that one, 2303. Then the Hail Mary. Judice, round 3 KO. She knocked out Cagliari round 3. Cagliari had a ton of heart. Miller's got a ton of heart. Let's see if she can hang in there. Reese, round 2. He came back in round 2 against McVeigh, took him out. We know Pereira gasses out after round 1. He just has to survive the first round, come in hard on the second one, and he can take this home.
Mind you, that's
Neal.
just Reese round 2. Not round 2 KO,
Yep.
not round 2 subs, round 2.
Neal, round 1 KO. Medic's chin, it's glass. Anytime it gets touched, he gets dropped. Total odds, 19,700. It's a Hail Mary. I got a unit on it. Let's hope it cashes.
I'm going to throw a unit on it too. Shit. All right. Couple of bets for you guys if you're listening. We got parlay, Judice KO, Del Valle sub, Edwards by points. That's going to put you at a plus 829. If you listened earlier, we've got Judice KO, Del Valle inside the distance, JBL sub or points, and Brahimaj sub set at a plus 1250. We got unders on the entire prelims, under 2.5 on everything, but the Leavitt Del Valle fight is under 1.5. We got KO, Violence Parlay, Judice KO, Osborne KO, Chidi KO, Delija KO, Neal KO, sitting at a plus 5231. And then something I don't do all that often, I actually have a 6-leg just money line parlay. It's JBL, Brahimaj, Ode Osborne, Zach Reese, Ante Delija, and Melk Costa. That's putting you at a plus 3115. We got our full cards that we picked the other day. We got the AI that we picked the other day. Gonna be throwing up flyers. As always, if you guys want to hear any more bets, ask in the comments and we'll share another bet. You gotta ask for them though.
We got plenty of bets,
We
man.
got plenty of bets. We do lots.
We have plenty of bets that our our fight bot picked out, laid into parlays. We got those laid out too, ready for anyone to come and grab. Anyone wants them?
Yeah, we're
Just
gonna
let us
be,
know.
once we get enough people like watching and commenting, I'm gonna get a Discord going for us. We'll update it every single day, pretty much any day we post. Oh god. I thought I was gonna lose that one. We'll update it all the time. Post the AI picks in it. Post flyers.
There it is.
There it is. Post flyers right before the fights. We're always live betting. Lots of live bets. And we want to share them with you for free. You know, get a live stream going in there or something while we're watching the fights. share our bets with everybody, track them. But there's a lot more bets that we do than the ones we just show on here. We're not trying to charge for them. We just want to share them a little more intimately. Anything else you want to add on, Brodie?
I think I covered everything.
I think we're good. So thank you guys
Like.
so much.
Comment.
Yeah,
Subscribe.
all that. Do all that stuff, please. Thank you so much
All that right
for
down
hanging
there.
out for an hour and a half. Appreciate it. If you guys want some more bets, comment. If you guys want us to get a Discord going, comment. Let us know. Like the video. We have, you'll see. Anything that hits, we'll share Saturday or share Sunday when we do our recap. Very excited to see how the AI does. Agree with a lot of its picks, not a lot of its methods. And yeah, I'm pretty excited for this card. I think it's going to be a good one. So as always, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And we'll be back Sunday with our recap, and hopefully we'll be eating caviar and streaming from a yacht. Good luck, guys. Have fun. Be safe. We'll see you Sunday.
We'll see you Sunday.